Once again, it's Thursday night. You know what time it is. It's
Hey!
the Beauty and the Comedian featuring our beauty, Robin D. Jones,
Hey!
and
And
our
our
comedian, Sean
comedian.
Sarvis. And in honor of this song, it's Robin's birthday
Hey!
tomorrow, November the 20th,
Yes!
1972. Social Security number is 213
What I tell you about?
38456.
I can't stand you. You always tell too much of my business. You could have just said.
Did I almost get this? Did I almost get the Social Security right?
I mean, you gave my year. You gave, and so all jokes aside, like I had my it wasn't my identity was taken, but there was a man named Robin Jones born on November 20th in my same year. But the man was like he was a sex offender in the state of Georgia.
Oh
And
my
so,
God.
so when you're giving out all my information, I need you to put a pause on
Okay,
that.
I put the pause. Robin D. Jones. Robin D. Jones.
He's still getting
He
my
could be. He could.
information.
He could be Robin F. Jones.
Guess what?
What?
He like it came up on the report. And I was like, oh my goodness.
Man. Welcome everybody to our Thursday night party for 45 minutes. Like I said, Robin Jones and Sean Salvers are here with the beauty and the comedian. If this is your first time experiencing us, you're gonna have a good time this Thursday. We come up with topics for the week. So this week, what we talk about this week, Rob? What we talking about this week?
You know what? So the first
Uh-oh.
thing that we go it's my birthday. I get to celebrate. I'm sorry, celebrating early. But the first topic that we're going to talk about is it, Sean, impossible to find love on the internet?
Yes.
It
Yes.
is?
No. Okay. I
You
can't
weren't
answer
answering the
that.
question. My
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. And is it okay? And the next topic is it impossible to love single people who've been single for a long time? Because they got a lot of hang-ups and everything, and my way is the highway and all this other stuff. And what's next?
And then the last thing we're going to talk about is the most romantic gesture or encounter that we have either experienced or given to the person.
I like that one. I really like that one. I
That's so
really like that
sweet. That's so cute.
I really like that one. Okay, is it impossible to find love on the internet? My answer is no.
Okay.
My answer is no. Okay, I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna take it back.
Take it.
You're a 72 baby. I'm a 72 baby.
I'm
Okay,
not tell you about giving out my age. Go ahead.
you was 1872. Okay. Anyway, back in the day when we was young,
Mm-hmm.
I can meet you at a carnival, and I can go, "Hey, how you doing?" And you go, "Fine. How you doing?" And I
Fine. How
go,
you
"Good."
doing?
And I go, "What's your name?" You go, "Robin." And I go, "Hey, how you doing? My name is Sean. My name is Sean, right?" And so we
Mm-hmm.
get to talking and everything. And that was courting. That was the courtship on the internet, and it might be very simple, but I think that everything is there. Everything is there. So your height, I don't know if they give you your weight, but your height, your hair color, your eye color, or whatever. I like snowboarding, and I like going to the beach. Everything is right there. So therefore is, when you're trying to when you kind of move ahead without knowing the person. You agree?
So you ain't never been catfish, huh? I'm just saying, Sean. There are, I mean, so you know me and my story. I do believe that you can find love online, but it is not easy.
Okay.
I mean, so I could sit up here. So then I'm gonna say this. Before I met my guy, I totally like I was on those. I was on the websites. I was in the Facebook groups. Like I was on everything. Just put myself out there so I can find, a guy that was really a guy for me. And I have found more characters than I found
Anything.
guys for
You found
me.
you had to kiss a couple of frogs before you found your prince.
I kissed some toads. I kissed some pollywogs. I
Yeah.
kissed
Right.
just hoping that they would be a frog, but I mean, be a prince, not a frog.
Yeah.
But you know, it's possible. So let me ask you this, Sean: have you tried like online dating? Like,
I
have you
tried
tried?
online dating. I
You
tried
tried the
online.
websites, and did you like put in?
No, I didn't try the websites. I tried
Okay.
like Facebook dating or whatever. And so, all I got, I mean, all I got was some old lady trying to jump my bones.
What's wrong with that?
Huh?
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, okay. It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with it. Don't be kidding me wrong. I don't want no rumors going out like, Sean, no, 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 no. But at the same time, it's like I think it's in the best interest for everybody to slow roll it. So like to get to know the person, to get, everything out of a person, everything is online. So what you do is like you read everything and then you probably say, well, look, shoot, I'm halfway there, and like I've been doing my research and I've been talking to different women and women like, well, the guy, he was sweet at first. He was sweet at first and he, this and
You
third.
always
But
need
then
the representative
but
name.
then
You
at
always need
the second conversation is, so where can I get some? What? Really? You know,
Ooh.
back in my day, like I was born
In your day? Okay,
35,
go
right?
ahead.
Back in my day, we slow rolled it. We wasn't so abrupt. Most of us was not so abrupt. But I think what it is that because we know we get to know the person, we get to know the form of the person when we read about them, and then and then we'll jump it. But I mean, I really think no, I haven't found love on the internet dating, but I'm a type of cat that I see a woman in CVS or whatever, and I come up and talk to, hey, how you doing? This and the third. And then the thing about it is, they don't want to talk to me. You're a stranger. You're a stranger. Stranger danger. You're a stranger. But then what am I on the internet?
Oh my God, you're a stranger.
Exactly.
Stranger
So
danger.
right. So because and like you talk about catfish, I could be catfishing you.
Right. Right.
So at the same time, I feel as though that I mean I don't know. I to me, I think that internet dating is because I tried it like about 2 or 3 times or whatever. And I'm like, this is for the birds here. This is for the bird. Everybody all polite and everybody's so sexy and this and third. Then you meet them, they got one leg or one breast, one breast bigger than the other. They call her Biggie Smalls,
Shut up. So I'm going to say from my experience, and I will say the guy that I met, I did meet him online. But the cool thing about it is it made me slow down my roll. So whereas back in the day I would have been so fast and in a hurry and saying, okay, it's been a month, we need to get married type thing. Like I was like that, but
Really? You was like that?
I know, but it just slowed me totally down. It made me get to know the person, which I thought previously I knew people, but you get to know people
Right.
that way. But I also know that it doesn't happen often. So let me say this: it took me honestly, probably about 12 tries of finding people online. It didn't work out before I found, someone that I can truly connect with.
Okay, but this is the thing too. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No. Go ahead.
No, but this is the thing too. Okay, so if I found you on the internet, that means that I found like 4 other women on the internet, right? So I'm talking to these women. I'm talking. So I go from a single dude to a player because I'm talking to 4 women online. I'm a player. And so then at the same time, you don't really concentrate on one woman. Back in my day, we concentrated on the woman. We actually concentrated. I mean, yeah, you got some ones that find some numbers or whatever, but you had to work for it. But at the same time, it comes easy. So, and then what the females say, I hope I'm the only one you talking on here. No. Yes, no. I'm talking to 10 women on
But here. You don't want to hear that the woman is talking to 10 men.
But it's the truth though, because
so you're accepting of that, women. So you're accepting of that a woman is talking to 10 men.
That's why I don't want to meet nobody on the internet. No, because they could go from being innocent to being a hoe. So you talk to 10 men. I'm sorry, you in the whole category. I'm sorry. Yeah. I mean, it coincidental. You hoeing.
So you can be the hoe, but we ain't even going there tonight.
I can be the hoe. I can be the hoe if I'm talking to 10 women, and I can't concentrate on either one of them because, like the thing about it, we always say, well, if I could put a face on this one, and then take the brain and put it on this one, and then take the body and put it on this one, I have a perfect person. No, you got to love the crust of a mother. You got to love the crust. That's right.
The crust.
Yeah, the good, the bad, and the ugly. You got to love the crust, So absolutely, you got to love the crust, like the back of the neck, the ashiness on their neck. You got to love, with the good and the bad.
So what I just learned was when you make peanut butter and jelly, you eat the crust. I cut off the crust.
I eat the crust.
You eat the crust?
Long as the sunbeam, yeah, I eat the crust.
You eat that end of the bread that got
I know. I eat it all.
Oh, Sean.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. It's better than eating among other things. Hello?
There ain't nothing wrong with eating other things.
Exactly.
That's another grown conversation for another, bro.
Right. So yeah, I eat the crust.
Don't make me go there. Okay. So Sean eats the crust. I just want everyone to know that. Sean.
I'm sorry.
Let me find out. See, you probably don't put that on your Facebook page.
No, I don't. No, it's all Hallelujah Boulevard. Yes. Praise the Lord. Yes.
Oh, absolutely. My goodness. Christian comedy gone to the left.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah, but at the same time, I really, now, like I said, I don't think it's impossible to find love on the internet, but I think that it is like finding a needle in a haystack because you have to go through, and then like at the same time, you don't give really anybody a fair opportunity because you're talking to 5 women. You met 5 women online, so you talking to 5 women or 5 gentlemen online, and then you kind of, basically, the cover, the looks prevail. So you're like, oh, he's cute. Okay, I'll give him a chance or whatever. So.
Well, you know what? Like I said, I see things different. I do it one at a time. I can't handle 5. I cannot handle 5. And I'm going to tell you this because I'm like a spoiled person. Like, I like to be spoiled. I like it to be all about me. So if he messing with 5 other women, and I want him to be honest, but if he about 5...
But he going to be honest because he's like, but because he's like, well, you're not the only one that I've met on here.
But and many people, they can woo you, and they can tell you that you're the only one, but you're not.
Right.
You're
Okay.
not.
Okay.
So
That leads us to our next question.
it does.
Yes, absolutely. Um, can single people be loved when they've been single for a long, long time?
I'm gonna be honest. I think it's really hard. It's what's going on there?
I'm sorry, I dropped my phone. Go ahead.
It's like a process, I mean, so if someone has been single for a long time, to me, and it doesn't
Mm,
mean that this is right, but to
mm,
me, they have been through something where they need to, in a sense, start all over again. Or, they have, like I have a lot of friends that are single, no children, they're in their 40s or 50s,
mm-hmm.
single, no children, and live on their own. And what I found was those people, um, those people are very hard to break in. Like they're very hard because they're so used to their own ways or being on
Yes.
their own that when you try to say to them things like, you know what, I'm really used, you must be used to being on your own. You're not used to being with somebody. You kind of, and I hate to say it, have to like break them in or train them to be with you, and it's not always an easy process.
Well, you know what? I come to the conclusion that women over 35,
Really?
it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's done. Because if you've been single in your 30s, like say from 30 to 37, it's a wrap. It's done. Because you used to having your own way. You used to, I don't need no man. I spend my money as like we was talking about what was it last week? We was talking
Mm.
about merging your finances in it, and see,
Oh,
like
yeah.
you was like, oh no, 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 no. My money is my money. But in reality, you have to merge your finances. Because he makes $70,000 a year and you make $50,000 a year, y'all collectively make $120,000 a year. It's not the fact that he makes 70 and I make. No, it's collectively. Y'all are one together. Y'all are a unit. So at the same time, when you get this, I mean, my hat goes off to a woman who can what's the word that I'm looking for here? Who can
Be independent.
be submissive. My
Ooh,
my hat really goes off to a
that
woman
wasn't the
that could
word
be
that I was.
my hat goes off to a woman that has been single for a long time that could be submissive because for one, we're taught that the man is the head of the household. Not that he's the boss, but he's the head of the household. So therefore, it's like he makes the final decisions on a lot of things. No, sweetheart, we're doing it here. Now, one thing that I learned that men, you have to lead, but you got to know where you're going.
Yeah.
You can't be wandering around talking about, okay, well, we're gonna do this or we're gonna do that. You have to lead, and you have to lead with aggression. I lead with aggression. Look here, woman. We,
Go
we,
somewhere.
that's right. We doing it on the dining room table, right? Yeah. So, but in all things, you have to lead. But my hat goes off to women because women are, now they are breadwinners. They make decisions. They are mothers and fathers. You believe it or not, and I know that you kind of felt funny about Gregory giving you those Father's Day cards or whatever, but at the same time, you were all that he saw. So you,
So, yeah,
yes,
I was going to say, like, that has been ultimately my biggest challenge. I've been a single mother for 20 years,
mhm.
and I am not going to lie, it's hard to give up control, but I want to give up control. So I'm like torn.
Is it easy to relinquish control?
No,
Okay.
it really isn't. I've dated guys that were like, I mean, I remember when Gregory was growing up and like we would and I mean control can be at all different levels. So I remember like I was dating this guy and he was like for Christmas Gregory had this basketball set, and I put it together, or a bike, I went and put it together on my own, but I've grown up like that. Like I'm a daddy's girl. I'm a daddy's girl.
We cannot have not one segment until we talk about Mr. Jones. We cannot have one segment.
You gotta love him.
My daddy. Daddy.
But I'm just saying, like, he's
go ahead.
me. Like, I have my tool sets. Like, I have these things. And I don't think, I'm be honest, I don't think twice about asking somebody for help or anything like that. Like I'm just because I've been a single mother, I've been put in the place where, if nobody else is going to do it, then I'm just going to do it. And I've never had a problem doing that. But the men have problems with me just jumping in and doing it. And they was always like, why didn't you just ask me? And I was like, in a sense, I don't need you. But men need to be needed and women need to be wanted. And like now like years later, I see that, but like somebody had to like put a pause on it and just tell me that. But I'm not impossible to love, but it is very difficult to, after always being in control, to have somebody or trust somebody to say, I got you, or I got that. Mm-hmm. And it's because I've always had to do it, or I just didn't have somebody that when it came down to it, that really got me.
Right.
And I don't think that people get me like I get me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that anybody can say, I got your back, just like I got my back.
No, it's the way that they say it. It's the way they say, like I dated a young lady that one time I went out of town. One Sunday I went out of town. So she went to church service with my mom and the twins, right? And so the twins were like 12, maybe 13 years old, right? And so it was kind of getting cold outside. And so first of all, I'm a single dad. So any advice that women give me, I accept because I don't know anything. Matter of fact, my mother was a single mom. So boy stuff, she had to really ask questions about. So me being a single dad, I had to ask, questions about. So they were like about 12 or 13 or whatever, right? So the girl went to church with my daughters and my mother. So I called her after church. I was out of town. Called her out from out the church. So she was like, yeah, let me tell you something. You need to get the girls some stockings because they you need to do so and so. So I was like, first of all, don't tell me what I need to do, right? I wasn't there. So like they're gonna put on whatever, how kids are, they're gonna put on whatever they feel like putting on, and stockings could have been the joy. They just didn't feel like looking for it, right? So my whole advice is I can take the criticism, I can take the what is it? What am I trying to say? I can take the criticism, but the thing about it is don't tell me what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like the girls didn't have any stuff. Or handle it. Don't come with me with no problems. Come with me with solutions. Hallelujah. Yeah. Come with me with solutions. Don't come and say.
Then if we're doing that, then we're taking control. And then when we want to
not at all. Because you're gonna complain to me about what I need to do. I wasn't there. I was in Iowa, matter of fact. So at the same time, say, you know what, you need some stockings. Let me stop by CVS, and get some stockings for you. And then you could go, hey, the girls need some stockings, so I stop past CVS. Gold star for you. Gold star for you. Don't tell me what I need to do when I'm in Iowa. Don't tell me what I need to do when I'm still pissed off about that. Anyway, don't tell me what I need to do. I'm sorry.
I can feel that.
Yeah. Don't tell me what I need to do because I'm in Iowa. No, I'm in Iowa. So at the same time, handle it. And then go, the girls need some stockings, so I stopped at CVS and got some stockings for blah, 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 blah. Handle it.
But but then we get caught up in, so I'm always used to handling. I don't need you to handle it.
But the thing about it is, it's the way. I think it's the way it's presented. I think it's the way that things are presented. If you come nicely, you can't come like I'm a doofus. I've been on this earth as long as you have. Some things I've thought about, some things I didn't think about. But you like, well, you ever think about it like this? I mean, I think it's all in the presentation.
I agree, but it has, for me, it has taken a long time. I'm not impassible. I am open to love. I want to be in love. Like, I want somebody to take control, but it has to be somebody that's coming with the thunder, and just taking over, because
but certain things you don't want nobody coming with the thunder, like about with your little money. Hello? About your little
money. Look, I need my money. But they ain't coming to take, and that's also so that it's like another topic for another day. But
you got the money in your hand. You got the money in your hand, and they're like, "Give me that money." Now this money gonna be bill money.
Yeah, I make good money. I am not gonna lie. I mean, I know that I work for a system, but I've been there long enough that I am not going to have somebody else step into my pockets and tell me how to do my thing. I mean, I want to be a team player, but I'm only a partial team player. I'm just.
You are funny. But that makes you human, though. That makes you absolutely human, because there's certain things that's going to be easier than to accept, and then some things are going to be naturally harder.
And I'm very honest and probably too transparent. And I've been told that too. But I just don't believe in holding anything back. And then when I have a problem in the area, like, I want to say what my problem is, so that you either can. I mean, I would want you to support me. I would tell you so that you can support me. But if you're not going to support me, then that also is a flag to me that you're not ready for me.
Right. Yeah, that's good. That's like, and speaking of support, that's what I mean, like, in this comedy thing, like, I'm down now. I'm down because I ain't doing no shows. I got these bull jive shows online, so I'm down now. But
$30, if anybody don't know Sean doing show.
You said what?
I said you're doing shows for $30 according to that.
No, I would know. This brother asked me, would I do a show for $30? I'm like, you done lost your damn mind. $30, But at the same time, it's like in my support. I mean, like, how I feel about me supporting me in my entertainment career. Yeah, support me. Now I've been doing this so long, it don't even really matter. But at the same time, it's good to hear, like, oh, I'm coming to the show, or I'm watching that. Y'all only got 1.5 subscribers. I'm gonna be a subscriber. I'm gonna support you, and yeah, exactly.
Come on, that beauty and the comedians, come subscribe to YouTube. I've been having problems talking.
Yeah. Absolutely. but at the same time, with me, with me, like, I'll be like, I'm going to do a show in Atlantic City, or I'm going to do, like, but what about we? Like, oh yeah, you come too. So that's some problems that I have. Yeah.
So do you allow them to come with you, or you?
I'm so used to doing it by myself. I'm so used to. I went on a cruise by myself. I went to. I mean, something romantic, but I figured, like, it was the last second. and it was in the middle of the week. So I figured, like, ain't nobody want to go with me because it's the last second, and it's the middle of the week, and you got to get passports and all that other stuff. Whatever. So I went by myself. I had a great time. I had a great time. I met some ring on the boat. So
Really?
huh?
I'm sorry. We
Yeah,
have
so
some
I had a good time. I had a good time. It was very romantic. Yeah.
What? Oh, you
Yeah.
coming into our last part. So, Sean, when you talk about romance and you talk about the cruise ship, tell me what was the most romantic thing that you have done for a woman or a woman has done for you?
Okay. Um,
Tell
the
me
most
what you did.
the most romantic thing. I got two. I got.
Mm-hmm.
I start with my ex-wife. My ex-wife.
I was about to say it gotta be a proposal now.
Nah,
No.
I can't remember how I proposed. I,
Look,
I
go.
I think I asked her, like, what you doing for the rest of your life? So she was like, nothing. I said, well, you want to hang out with me? So she was like, yes. I was like, all right, well, let's get married. You
And
know,
that was your proposal.
that was I'm thug. I'm thug life. I'm
Oh.
thug life. I'm a thug. What you doing for the rest of your life, Slim? Cause
Is she like
what you
me?
doing for the rest of your life, cuz? Yeah, yeah. But no, I think the most romantic thing that I did, it was parts though. It was okay, like in the morning when she got up, we lay in the bed and we had that pillow talk. I love pillow talk. Love pillow talk. If
Mhm.
anything, pillow talk. So we had pillow talk. And so are you familiar with Marcus E. Wiley?
No, help me out.
Okay, he's a comedian.
Okay.
He was doing in Long Hours morning show. So I knew the time that he was going to be announcing birthdays. So I rolled over. So he did a special birthday announcement for her. Right. So he was like, from Sean Sarvis to his wife, blah blah blah. I'm going to do a special announcement. Right. So she was like, oh, thank you. Right. So then I bought her an outfit. Now, really, to be honest with you, I'm horrible in buying women outfits because it look good on the mannequin. I be thinking like, oh, it look good on you,
Oh
right?
my
But
God.
no, that's not the case. But I got lucky. Right? So I laid the I bought the outfit, laid it on the bed. So I said, when you get home from work, we going out to dinner. She was like, oh, I love it. I said, you really love it? She's like, yes, I really love it. I said, okay. So then when she got to work, roses was waiting for her. Come
Hmm.
on now. Come on
Oh,
now.
Sean, let me find out.
Yeah.
Let me
Roses,
find out.
roses was waiting for her, right? So then when she got off, right? I showed up in a limo. What?
Yes,
Showed
you
up in a
did.
limo. That's
Well,
right, on her
okay,
job. Say, look, we're gonna
okay.
we're gonna come
What
back
you
and get
do?
it. Huh?
What you do after that? Keep going.
Okay, I said we're gonna come and pick up the car later, right? Come and
Mm.
take a ride with me, right? And so we went home, changed the clothes, whatever, bam, went out to eat. So then we got home and our lights was turned off.
Okay, that ain't romantic. Oh, was it on purpose? Wait a
No,
minute.
uh, no,
You didn't pay the bill?
after all that money I spent, I forgot to pay the light bill. So that caused like a little
Oh.
so no, I'm joking. I'm joking. No, our lights was turned off because of the bad winds or something, right? And
Mm.
so that caused the argument. But I was like, look all the stuff that I did though. Look all the stuff that I did though. So that was. So that's kind of
That
camouflage.
was really sweet, Sean. And you know what? Just women just like the small, like I am not I mean, I like romantic gestures, but I am not I don't need anything grandiose.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm like one of those simple people when somebody thinks of me, like when somebody takes me somewhere, you know, that's exotic and just about us, or if somebody, I love roses. So like if somebody is thinking of me and just saying I'm thinking of you, like I like that small stuff. I love roses. Oh
Mm.
my goodness. Are you recording what I'm saying?
No, I'm sorry. Yeah.
I am truly, truly, truly just the simple. Like actually for the last couple of days, like I've been trying to think of like the most romantic thing that anyone has done for me. And it's all have been just simple gestures. Somebody that knows what makes me laugh, somebody that knows what makes me smile and not stop. And like, so like I remember for Valentine's Day this year, I mean, this dude, when I tell you he got everything wrong.
Oh Lord.
I mean, when I tell you everything that could have been wrong went wrong, like chocolates were sent to me and I'm allergic to chocolates. Like all stuff was either too small or too big. Like, I mean, but it
But it
is
was his efforts though.
and you know what? But I see that. So
Mm-hmm.
I just totally like, regardless of, me needing to use my EpiPen and go to the hospital with my throat closing, I I think it is all about like if somebody is truly, truly, truly thinking about you and what makes you smile. I think that's it.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is.
I had some disasters though. I had some
Have
disasters.
you? Like
Yeah.
what?
Okay. Back in the 2000s, early 2000s, I was really getting closer to God. I was really getting close to God. I was, praying like 2 times, 3 times out the day. I was going to Bible study. I was doing all that. I was really going, So it was my birthday, right?
If it's
So
your birthday, make some noise. I'm sorry, it's my birthday. I'm sorry.
yeah,
Go ahead. I'm sorry, I went there. Go ahead, go back.
enough about you. Anyway, I so it was my birthday. So I went to Bible study. I got myself a treat and went to Bible study. So my girlfriend at the time, she was like, "Are you gonna be home and at 9 o'clock?" I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna be home at 9 o'clock." She said, "Okay, well, I'm gonna come over." So I'm thinking like she gonna bring me a cake or
Okay.
whatever. Right. I think she gonna bring me, something. So I get to the door and she got a fur coat on. Right. I said, where you going? Right. I said, where you going? She was like, nowhere. So she came in. She came in the
Uh-uh.
house, and so I locked the door. So she was butterball naked,
And you were like,
butterball
yeah.
naked.
Wait a minute,
Right?
what part of that went wrong? You
Huh?
should have been happy. What part of that
Well,
went wrong?
well, me and the Lord, we was tight. We fell out that night, but me and the Lord, we
Who
were,
won?
huh?
Who won?
The devil, because me and the Lord, I still repent for that. So at the same time, it was a. So I'm looking at the ceiling fans like, Lord, okay, I'm not. Afterwards, I'm like, Lord, I'm not going to do that no more. Please forgive me. I'm not. I'm looking at the ceiling fans. I'm like, oh God,
Again.
no, God, no. So big disaster, big disaster. But anyway,
I don't think that is a disaster.
I blame. I said, girl, I'm trying to get close to Christ. What is wrong with you? After the fact, what is wrong with
But during,
I'm staying. I'm standing. I'm standing in the room with my full of loons. Talking about, I'm trying to get close to God. What are you doing? What is wrong with you? I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
I do not consider that, and I am close in my walk with God, and I've come so far, but I do not consider. We were human.
Me and Jesus is like this, though. Me and him was like this. So anyway, it's all good. So, yeah. So that's our show for the night.
But wait a minute, whoa. before we end, we got to talk about the great things that we've done. So Sean and I have both written books. Look at that. That's my girl. She's Dee Dee. It's Dee Dee's freshman year.
Yes.
If you guys get a chance, please go on Amazon. Like, I so appreciate the support that people have been giving me. It's even better if you actually read the book because I love the fact that you all buy it, but it really is a story about a young lady that is just coming of age. And it's something that, like, back in the day, it's about us growing up, and it's about what we go through as women, what we go through as men. And Dee Dee, of course, comes out on top. But if you all get a chance, please go to Amazon.com, support a sister. It's my birthday. Come on.
How much is the book, Robin?
The book is only, I believe it's $8.99.
What you mean you believe it's $8.99?
It is a great stocking stuffer.
Yes.
Or great conversation during Thanksgiving. But if you all please, come support me. It is a great book. It is not a lot of pages. It's only 100 pages. So, just enjoy the book, embrace who we are. And there is also another book that do you have the other book, Sean? This is what I like about Sean, because Sean, we're vibing. So you all also need to get The Father, the Son, and the Comedian. This is Sean's autobiography.
Yes, yes.
You can get it.
Autobiography. It deals with how I grew up. And the changes that y'all ain't know about old Sean Sarvis, So
we learned a lot tonight. I just want you to know that
you said what?
We learned a lot about you tonight.
Yeah.
In your walk with God. So
yeah. So, but it deals with my relationship with Kevin Hart and Monique, and because I knew Monique because I was at her house MC when she went to LA.
So if people
that's how me and Robin met.
Right. I was about to say Sean and I go way, I can't even say way back, but we go way back. And we both started at Monique's Comedy Club. And that's how we met and just became the best of friends. But please go out. You can Cash App $ Big Star BIG is Big Star.
Remember $18.
RV $18 because you're my homie now. I'm going to remember these types of things and get The Father, the Son. You can get a autographed version of it. I was so excited when it came. But learn about Sean Sarvis, and it's just a great experience through somebody's life that wasn't born in slavery, but has also gone through a lot.
Look, that is so funny. That is hilarious. Yes, absolutely. So definitely get both books. Both
with 2 F's. Get both books.
and you can learn a lot about Mr. Jones, because Mr. Jones, we cannot have no episodes without talking about Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones.
Come on, Mama's boy. We are not going there.
Mr. Jones is an urban legend. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Mr. Jones has saved people from a burning crack house. Mr. Jones has lifted up a Continental by himself. Mr. Jones had beat up Mike Tyson. Mr. Jones is an urban legend.
I am the daddy's girl. I love my dad.
Yes, absolutely.
He has always made sure that I am, and my mom too. So don't get me wrong.
Don't even show your mom up. Look, that's gonna be my mom because she needs some blood.
You the mom. Look this way. You the mama's. Look this way. You the mama's boy. But I get it, and I'm the daddy's girl. But I am.
I'm gonna have two mothers, Mrs. Jones and my mama, because Miss Jones needs some love. She needs
He's
a whole
not,
lot of
I am
love.
not dispensing my mother, and because my mother is a magnificent, phenomenal Black woman with her own
You must
business.
be, because you did your hand like this. My mother is a magnificent, phenomenal. Okay.
You cannot. I can't even like put my mom on a level. Like she is global. My mom is doing her thing, but like my daddy. But it's my
Mr.
birthday.
Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones.
Shout out to all the Scorpios.
I'm
You know, we
gonna make
got
up I'm gonna make up some horrible stories about Mr. Jones. Talk about, Mr. Jones sold the 8-ball in Baltimore.
why
And would
would
you
you
believe me?
look? You see how this scrunched up, and I need Botox all of a sudden. Don't mess with my daddy. Look, don't mess with my daddy. I can't even tell you. Don't do that.
Well, Robin, I want you to have a blessed and prosperous birthday. You're in Texas.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Stop. You know what? So let me tell you something.
I didn't say where in Texas. I didn't say where in Texas.
But you know what? When you talked about your daughters, you talked about the twins. You didn't say their names. When you talked about my son, you yell out Gregory. I need you.
And Shauna Sarvis.
Right, Tia and Tamara. I need you to tell everybody about Tia and Tamara because you just be telling all. Well, Sean in Maryland, in Temple Hills,
Okay.
and he
You got all
goes.
that wrong, but okay.
See, I talk to you.
My real name is Bernard Shaw.
Right. But you be telling all my business. I need you to bring it in.
You're just private, Robin. You're just so private.
But you make it so public. But you make it so public. But Sean, thank you so much. This is my birthday weekend, and so I am going to definitely live it up. COVID won't stop the growth that I have had over the last year. And
where you going to dinner? Where you going to dinner?
I guess I ain't going to. Well, we're down here, of course, being Texas, since you done told me business, and we got some great barbecue coming up. I'm gonna tell you,
Wait a minute. Y'all not go to a restaurant?
We got to order out. Like I was supposed to order DoorDash, but we gonna order out, and we gonna get. I want brisket. There is nothing like this brisket.
Yeah.
Wait, and I just love the brisket. So
yeah,
that's what I want. I'm so simple brisket.
Oh, that's right. Well, yeah, you're in the right place in Texas to get some brisket. Yes. Okay. Well, say the hello to my Cowboys. And so
they down here.
Yeah. Say hello to my disappointing Cowboys. So it's
sorry, Dak. And those Giants just messed up y'all season.
Yeah. Don't even start me to crying. Okay. So thank you very much, y'all. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing your Thursday with us. And we'll be back next Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And if you have any compliments, please inbox us, because we don't do hate mail.
At beautyandthecomedian@gmail. You can also catch us on YouTube, or you can watch us over and over again on Sean Sarvis 1 and 2. And we'll see y'all next week.
Okay. Sounds good. Peace.